The Bay Area's rock station, 107.7 The Bone.
So, Doc, last time we talked, Dallas had just left the band, I think a few days before, and you guys had a fill-in guy. Now you have a second fill-in guy, Matt, and how's that working out?
It's working out great. You know, we love Matt, and I think when you're in that type of situation, which we've never had to deal with, chemistry is the most important thing, or one of the most important things. Obviously, playing ability and all that. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but we get along real well. He's a great player, and we're having fun right now. You know, we'll see what happens. There's definitely no definite decisions made yet, but we'll see. We'll see.
And you've been around the world and back twice, I think, in the last few months since we saw you.
Yeah, once really. Went to Europe, did a bunch of festivals, finished that Lamb of God tour. Now we're back again. You know, but it's a whirlwind.
Now, is this rotating bass player thing going to be happening for a while? Do you guys have a permanent replacement in mind, or do you just not have time to think about it because you've been so busy?
I don't think at this point I think we feel real comfortable with Matt, so we'll try and keep roll with him. You know, until, you know, I mean, I don't foresee any changes anytime soon.
You're not putting a ring on his finger, but
yeah, we'll see. It's right now we're so wrapped up in the touring and the day-to-day of what's going on right now that's a different decision for a different day.
How are things going on with you in Dallas? Are you guys in a communication spot now, or?
I really haven't spoken to him. I spoke to him like once or twice, so it's he's kind of off the map, off the radar, and we'll see. I don't know. Like kind of almost like the same thing. I mean, we've been on tour since February. I have to deal with a lot. You know, there's a lot. My plate's pretty full right now. You know, just the day-to-day activities, and you know, we'll see what happens. You know, down the line. But right now, I'm focused on this band's career, and that's a full-time job. You know.
And it sounds like your career is a full-time job. You've got all these different projects going on, right? You're the Harley model thing you just told me about.
Oh well, that's not really a project. That was a few hours of work on a Saturday like many months ago. You know, but you know.
Was it a one-time thing, or are you thinking about doing more work?
I did two for them. I don't know. I'm getting pretty old. I'm almost 30, and as far as models go, they like them young and fresh. You know what I'm saying? But hey, for me when I'm home, I'm pretty. Work is few and far between, so I'll take it where I can get it.
So the Harley catalog that you did the shoot for, that you did 2 shoots for, is it out now? How do people find it?
I don't know. I mean, I assume it's out now. I mean, I just took the photos, and that's pretty much as far as I go with it. What they do with it after that is up to them.
And they were tasteful photos, right?
I thought it looked pretty good. I thought it was, I did all right. I think. We'll see. I didn't see the second catalog. I only saw the first one.
Because you're very metro.
Metro? All right. I've heard that before, but
not metro in a bad way. Just metro in a. I'll bet you've got like a bag of products that go with you on tour.
Not really.
No?
I mean, no, just some Axe and some aftershave and deodorant, moisturizer, lotion. That's about it. It's not crazy. I'm pretty low maintenance. I like to be clean though. Nothing wrong with cleanliness.
No. In fact, not on this tour at all. Actually, this has been a really clean tour.
I don't know. I guess it depends which band you're hanging out with.
It's early on too.
I haven't personally smelled everyone in the band, so I don't know how everyone's rolling. I know there's some people value their sanitary situation over others. That's all I can say.
There was a strong wind at the second stage area, and I didn't smell any foul yet. But like I said, it's early in the tour.
It is early.
You're gonna be filling in for Mark with Lamb of God on the Metallica tour, and that's kind of a big deal. I mean, not only are you going to be getting to play with Lamb of God, who I know you've spent a lot of time with and really enjoy, but you get to go on a tour with Metallica. It's kind of huge. How are you feeling about that?
Right now I'm feeling like I have a lot of work ahead of me, and I have to get, I'm very detail oriented, and their music is very challenging. I mean, I can't, in this genre, there's not too many bands that kind of pose that much of a challenge to actually pull off the material and do it justice. And that's my main thing, is I want to be able to go out there and really pull off their stuff, and so that the fans don't lose out on anything, and so that's why I just want to work really hard. I'm honored, and I'm humbled, and it's a kind of a maybe once in a lifetime opportunity. So I try not to really think about that aspect of it, because to me that's really, those are the fringe benefits. The fact is I got a job to do, so.
Everybody I've talked to that's gone on the Metallica tour has just been like, it's a dream come true to tour with Metallica. They've all been really kind of like a little bit shocked and kind of like a little bit of kind of like a little kid thing, you know, because they're like the biggest metal band in the world.
Of all time.
Are you feeling that?
Metallica's my favorite band of all time. I'm sure I'll see when I get there. It's weird. I don't like, that's what people, oh, even like this tour, people say, oh, are you excited for that? I'm like, yeah, I'm excited, but you know, that happens, you know, when you get there and you're experiencing it. It's kind of, you know, being in the moment, you know, and not necessarily living too much in the future or too much in the past, you know, kind of experience things as they happen and enjoy where you're at. And right now I'm on this, I'm enjoying this, and when I'm doing that, I'll be very excited to do that, you know.
How are you going to find time to really get into learning the music between playing now and then having very little time between this tour and the next tour?
I have time. I mean, this tour is 5 weeks. I have an extra guitar. These first few days are busy with press and stuff, but after that, I should be able to clear away a couple. You know, if I dedicate an hour every day or so, you know. Plus, I'm already so familiar with the music anyway. It's just a lot of it's just a matter of learning the notes and repetition.
Just getting your body used to playing a different music.
Learning the notes, knowing where this finger goes and where this finger goes, and in what order, and muscle memory. You know, that's really what it's about, and you know, so. Once I, you know, get into it, you know, and I have like 2 months, and I have more than 3 weeks in between this tour and that tour, plenty of time to work on stuff, go down there and completely focus on it, so I'm not worried at all.
Was this already a natural break for God Forbid when you were going to be on that tour with Metallica?
Actually, probably not. We were trying to go out around that time ourselves, but everyone kind of understands, you know, that it's a really cool thing, and everyone was really supportive, you know, to kind of whatever maybe delay our touring for a couple weeks, you know, for that. So.
And it doesn't hurt to get the God Forbid name out to thousands and thousands of Metallica fans.
Doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to, you know, have good relations with the Lamb of God camp and help them out, and you know, hopefully they'll take us out on tour again, you know.
So you had a really good time with those guys?
I mean, they're like family to us, you know. So we're just very very close. We've been one of our, you know, the bands that we came up with, and we have a very close personal relationship. Like we're friends outside of music, you know. So it's when we did that tour with them, it was special, you know. It's special just to get to spend time with your people again, you know, and it was great.
So we're looking for God Forbid maybe in the winter with the headline tour after all that happens?
I don't know if we're going to be headlining. Actually, I doubt we're going to be headlining. Like so.
Another support package? Yeah,
we still feel like we have a little more work to do. There's still a lot of cities we haven't been out to. We're still, you know, people forget we were kind of off the map for a while before this album came out. So it's like almost we're like reestablishing ourselves, or reintroducing ourselves to a lot of people. And it's difficult right now. The economy is so shitty. Right. It's very tough for a band like ours if you're not Kill Switch or Slayer, a band like that, to go out and headline, and it has to be everything has to be set up perfectly. You have to have the right bands, because people just don't have tons of money to just go out to 3 or 4 concerts a week. You know, you got to have, you got to be, you know, really competing, you know, for people to come out to your show. So when we do it, we want to do it properly. So we'll see. But with it, the plan is to do one more tour this year, and then one more European tour, and then after that we'll kind of take stock and see where we're at, and see if we want to keep touring or go do a new record, you know.
Awesome. Well, good luck, because it's been a very busy year for you, and I don't think it looks like it's going to stop. Cheers.
Hope not. I like being busy.
Yeah, because you've got 3 more interviews to get to.
107.7 The Bone.
Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.